Hi, how are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you? How's
Congrats.
life?
Oh, it's going here in the studio. Things are kind of getting back to normal a little bit.
Yeah, I know, which is the greatest news in the world.
Absolutely. So hopefully next time you'll actually be next to me in the studio.
Oh, no doubt about it. I cannot wait.
Well, huge congratulations. Fool's Gold, your new baby just dropped on Friday. It is fire, literally. And I had it on repeat. I am obsessed. And we are so excited to feature you on WNCI's New at 9.
Thank you. I'm so excited and so grateful.
Oh, it's just so amazing. So let's go back to day one before Fool's Gold was a finished product. What
Okay.
was the initial motivation or spark behind the theme of the song?
So a couple of things. Because I guess it happened at two different moments, but I remember being in the middle of the pandemic and we were mixing and mastering the record, which kind of happens after the vocals are in, the production's finished, and go in and mix everything to make sure it just kind of comes to life beautifully. And I was driving in my car through the empty streets of LA. And every time I played the song, it just made me feel happy for 3 minutes and kind of just made me feel good. And I was like, I think this is what I need to release to the world right now. Just a song that for 3 minutes can make people feel happy when we need it the most. So then the label got on board, they all totally agreed. And then when it came time to kind of think of like the visual story behind the song, fire came to mind for a couple of reasons. Not only because the track is kind of fiery, but also because fire means the beginning or the birth of something. And this song, without giving too much away, is the beginning of a story that I'm sharing.
Oh, how incredible. I love that. Do you have a favorite lyric from Fool's Gold?
I think I love the lyric in the pre-hook. I love the pre-hook melody. It's so fun. Um, I've got diamonds in my eyes, he says. I really like that lyric. And then I also love the bridge, it's always been you. I
Ooh,
feel like it's such a sentiment that we can all relate to, or there's just that one person that it's just always been no matter what. So I like think those are my two favorites.
I love the one where it's like, I used to trust myself too easy, but I learned that from
Learn that from someone else. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, go off. I love that.
Yeah, that's a fun. I feel like people have really related to that one too. It's a fun one.
It is so fun. And just you laughing in the beginning, like it is so your laugh. I'm like, oh gosh. And you said it's 3 minutes and it's like too short for me. I keep like rewinding it. I'm like, one more time. Let's go. One more time.
That's the greatest thing you could ever say. Thank you. And the laugh actually is genuinely me laughing at myself because it wasn't supposed to be in the track. It was after like a vocal take that I did that I think I did something that I laughed at myself for, like an ad lib. And then my vocal producer put it in the track as if like it was a sample. And then Stargate, the producers loved it. And they were like, we have to keep it in there. And I was like, oh my God, I'm such a dork with my dorky laugh.
No,
But that's me.
it really sounds genuine. So I love that you're like, it was so like random. Cause you always wonder, like when you hear stuff like that in songs, you always wonder, like, was that planned? Or
Like, was it thought through, right? Because sometimes it is, it's like I want to throw in a laugh there or like a sigh or whatever it is. And sometimes it just happens and it's like magical.
oh, I love that. So cool. So of course you spoiled us. You didn't just drop a song, you dropped a music video to match. What was that like piecing the video together, which is so fiery and sassy and oh, I just love it.
Thank you. The music, every time I watch it back, it makes me smile so much because I really just wanted to bring the song to life. And the song has such a beautiful soul and playfulness and sexiness to it, and such a fun story that I really wanted to kind of do it justice. And then working with Hannah Lux Davis, of course, made it that much easier. And since I had the theme of fire, when she presented me with her treatment, it just kind of all came together and we really kind of worked hand in hand at creating this story, because I'm all about the story that I tell about a girl who not only has this like fire within her because she knows what she wants and she wants him and she's daring to fall for him, but also she's kind of metaphorically playing with fire because the guy seems a little bit too good to be true. So we kind of played with that and it was really fun. We shot until like 4 in the morning and it was really great.
Something we can all relate to, playing with fire in our own way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very relatable metaphor.
So I know the Carsonators are wondering, can we expect any more new music in 2020?
Oh, the Carsonators. I haven't heard someone say that in so long. They're just the greatest. I have been in the studio more than ever, writing more than ever, and perhaps inspired more than ever. And I don't want to give away too much, but this is definitely the beginning of a story. So that probably says it all for them.
Oh my goodness, so exciting. Now you've been having tons of fun out of the studio as well with Revlon. You are an ambassador. How fun has that been?
I have my little Revlon mirror next to me and you can't see it.
I've got my little Revlon.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Do you wear that? It's my favorite.
It's on right now. I had to, of course.
It's so good. I wish I had it next to me, but it's over there, but it's so good. Yes, it's just wild. It's wild. We go to CVS or like Rite Aid all the time. And every time I walk in, it's like, oh, wow. Me and Power like, oh, that's you.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, I'm so grateful. It's been really special. You know, the Revlon family is not only such an iconic makeup brand and such a staple in the beauty world, but just what they stand for isn't just about physical beauty, but it's about, you know, being a bold woman and celebrating what that means. So it's exciting. And I actually have a couple of really exciting campaigns planned for the rest of the year that we'll be rolling out soon.
I'm sure we will all be on the lookout and on the lookout. And honestly, I could not think of a better fit for you because of everything that they stand for. It's a perfect puzzle piece. And I just love that for you. I have to ask, what was it like working with Megan Thee Stallion on that commercial shoot?
I mean, the whole time I just couldn't believe what was happening. We worked together for a couple of days that week in New York, also in the middle of the pandemic. And she was so cool. I remember WAP had just recently-ish come out and we were playing WAP like while we were shooting. And it was just like, this is wild. She's just, she's so kind, so cool, really tall and statuesque. And it was awesome. It was really cool. You know, I feel like we're such two different artists, like so different in so many ways, but at the same time, we can both represent the same beauty brand, which is kind of really what Revlon stands for. It's all kinds of beauty, all kinds of women, and so it's really exciting.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. So congrats on all of that. And of course, because you are just all over the place and amazing, you have been on the big screen as well. You are the perfect definition of a triple threat.
Oh my goodness, you're too sweet. Thank you.
And you recently had your film Feel the Beat on Netflix, and then of course Songbird that came out at the end of 2020. What was unique about both of those projects for you?
Well, I mean, Feel the Beat will always have a special place in my heart. It was my first film with Netflix, which was huge. And just being on that platform, and it came out in the middle of the pandemic in a moment where I think a lot of people just wanted to feel good and be happy. And that movie really did that for so many people. And it ended up being, I think, one of the top 10 most watched movies of the entire year, which is remarkable because all we've been doing is streaming movies. Yeah. So that means the world to me. And we all poured our hearts into that film. And then Songbird was kind of life-changing and historic to be a part of because it was the first movie shot ever during a pandemic, and it was about the pandemic. A Michael Bay movie with, you know, Demi Moore, Bradley Whitford, just like a really incredible cast, and KJ, of course. So that was an experience that we'll cherish forever and ever. So it's been a blessing to be able to work through all of this.
Yeah, and I think it was so cool because we got to see a completely different side of you in that movie. And it's every time I see you doing different things, I'm like, this girl, my gosh, she is just killing it. So really exciting news for your fans that haven't been able to see Songbird yet. It's actually coming to Hulu in April.
Yes, you're right. Actually, it is going. Absolutely. It's exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting. So that's another great way to stream it, but you can also watch it on Amazon Prime right now. So
yeah.
Awesome stuff. Are you working on any other films in 2021?
I actually will be. Actually, this summer, I am producing for the first time, and I'll be starring in and writing the music for a movie. I can't tell you what studio it's for with, but it's for yet, but it's called Purple Hearts, and it's a script that I've been developing with my director, Liz Allen, who's amazing, for a couple of years now, and we're really excited to kind of jump into this project soon.
Oh my gosh, Sophia, there is so much great stuff coming your way in 2021, and we're
Thank you.
so excited to support you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Mwah.